Hey guys, what's up? I am back with a brand new video and it's time to do a speed test comparison between the Vivo V23 5G versus the Xiaomi 11T. And the Xiaomi 11T is powered by MediaTek, which is a Dimensity 1200 Ultra processor with 8 GB of RAM, while the new Vivo V23 5G is powered by new MediaTek, the Dimensity 925G processor with a 12 GB of RAM. On the back, we have triple cameras on both phones. On the Xiaomi 11T, we have 108 megapixel main camera, while on the Vivo we have 64 megapixel main camera. Also we have 8 megapixel ultra wide on both phones. We have 2 megapixel macro on the Vivo, while on the Xiaomi 11T we have 5 megapixel, which is a tele macro lens. And the back is made up of glass on both phones, and the frame on both phones also is made up of aluminum. And the frame of the Vivo V23 is completely flat, and the flat frame of the Vivo V23 5G gives a more premium feel over the Xiaomi 11T. Also on the Xiaomi 11T we have side mounted fingerprint scanner, while on the Vivo we have in-display fingerprint scanner. On the bottom we does not have any headphone jack on both these devices, although we have dual speakers on the Xiaomi 11T, while on the Vivo we only have single speaker, and that's really disappointing. So in this video I'm going to show you how much difference between the Dimensity 925G versus the Dimensity 1200 inside the Xiaomi 11T. So without any wasting time, let's get right into it. And guys, now let's quickly boot both of these phones up at the same time. Here we go. Logos came up first on the Vivo as compared to the Xiaomi 11T. Also we have Android 11 with MIUI version 12.5 on the Xiaomi 11T, while on the Vivo we have Android 12 with a Fun Touch OS version 12 as well. And let's see who is going to be the fastest one. And the Xiaomi 11T is more faster when it comes to booting up, while the Vivo, it is also right behind there, about 1 or 2 second difference there between these two devices when it comes to booting up. And guys, now let's talk about the displays between these two devices. On the Vivo we have 6.5-inch Full HD Plus AMOLED display with 90Hz refresh rate, while on the Xiaomi 11T we have 6.67-inch Full HD AMOLED display which can produce up to 1 billion colors. Also we have 120Hz refresh rate. Also on the Xiaomi 11T we have punch hole on the center, while on the Vivo we have notch. Also inside of this notch we have dual front facing camera. We have normal as well as ultra wide. That is why the notch, it is really big on the Vivo, but you can see at the bottom chin as well as the side bezels, it is really small on the Vivo. Everything's closed up in the background, no application is running in the background. Also we have same Wi-Fi network on both phones. Now let's opening up the phone dialer, that is little more faster on the 11T. Again we have different animation on both phones. Now let's open settings, again more faster on the Xiaomi 11T. Now let's go to the display and let me show you the refresh rate option. And you can see we have 90Hz refresh rate, while on the Xiaomi 11T we have 120Hz refresh rate on the Xiaomi 11T. Now let's check out some more application. Now let's opening up Amazon shopping, and that is little more faster on the 11T. Now let's see the scrolling, and that is I would say really smooth on both phones. Yes, I can see the difference between 90Hz and 120Hz. Now let's check out some games application. Now let's see that how much difference between the Dimensity 920 versus the Dimensity 1200 Ultra. Now let's opening up the Candy Crush Saga. More faster on the 11T, huge faster I would say. Also we have dual speakers on the 11T. Here's the speakers looks like with max volume. And the speakers on this phone is one of the best in this price range. Here's the Vivo looks like. And the Vivo speakers, it is not as good as the 11T speakers. Again we have single speaker versus a dual speaker. Now let's open Instagram, that is very similar. Now let's opening up Pinout. Pinout also faster on the 11T as compared to the Vivo, and you can see. Now let's open Snapchat, very similar. Now let's opening up the Spotify, that is way faster on the Xiaomi 11T again. Now let's open Subway Surfer, and the Subway Surfer should be faster on the 11T. Yes, it is more faster there, while the Vivo also right behind there again. And the game performance, it is more faster, more better on the 11T. Now let's opening up the Temper N2. and temper N2 is faster, and you can see on the Xiaomi 11T while the Vivo is taking a lot of time, and the Xiaomi 11T is done, and now the Vivo it is also done, about 4 or 5 second difference there. Now let's opening up the PUBG Mobile, and both phones is open this game at the same time. Again we have different GPUs, and the Xiaomi 11T again way faster, about 1 or 2 second difference there. Also we have smooth graphics with extreme frame rate versus the smooth graphics with 90 fps on the Xiaomi 11T. Now let's opening up the Twitter, that is very similar. Now let's open Zedge, and that is again more faster on the Xiaomi 11T. Now let's see the scrolling, and I see little bit lag on the Vivo, no issue whatsoever. Again we have 120 Hz versus 90 Hz. Yes, I can see the difference if I see very closely. The difference between 90 Hz and 120 Hz is not that much. And last time I launching the cameras on both phones, default camera application. Now let's see which one is more faster, and the Vivo is open up the camera application more faster. So here's the camera UI looks like on both phones. Now let's look at the front camera. Here's the front camera looks like on both phones. We have 15 megapixel selfie camera, while on the Xiaomi 11T we have 16 megapixel selfie camera. Here is the front camera looks like on both phones, and the Vivo is performing more better. Also on the Vivo we also have a 8 megapixel ultra wide, and you can see which looks like this, which we don't see on the 11T. Okay guys, now let's see internet browsing speed. I am seeing default Google Chrome on both phones. Also we have same Wi-Fi network like always. Now let's open this Wikipedia, and the Vivo is performing a little more faster if I'm not wrong. Let's see the scrolling, and that is really smooth, no lag whatsoever on both phones. Again 90 Hz versus 120 Hz. So now let's open this, again very similar, both phones is performing very smooth. Next on the list is the apple.com. Apple.com is faster on the Vivo this time as compared to the Xiaomi 11T. Now let's see the scrolling, again really smooth on both phones, not a huge difference between these two devices in terms of the smoothness wise. Now let's check out RAM management on both phones. On the Vivo we had 12 GB of RAM, while on the Xiaomi 11T we only have 8 GB of RAM. Now let's start off with the phone dialer, no refresh. Now let's open settings, no refresh. Now let's open Amazon shopping, it is a internet refresh. Now let's open Candy Crush Saga, no refresh. Now let's open Instagram. Now let's open Pinout, no refresh. And the RAM management is improved on the Vivo February update. Now let's open Snapchat, no refresh. Now let's open Spotify. Now let's open Subway Surfer, and that got refresh on the Vivo. So we have first refresh on the Vivo. Now let's opening up Temper N2, no refresh. Now let's quickly open the PUBG Mobile, that got also refresh on the Vivo. We had 2 refresh so far on the Vivo. Now let's opening up the Twitter, that is not refresh. Now let's open Zedge. Last we're back to the internet browser where we left, and you can see. And guys, what I have to say regarding the app's opening speed, as you can see that, and the Vivo V23 5G is performing more slower as compared to the Xiaomi 11T. In the game app loading time, I would say that in system based application and both phones is performing very similar in terms of the RAM management wise, and the Xiaomi 11T is perform incredible in the RAM management, not a single refresh on the Xiaomi, while on the Vivo we had 2 refresh. Now let's talk about the battery sizes. On the Xiaomi 11T we have 5000 mAh of battery size with a 67 watt fast charging, while on the Vivo we have 4200 mAh of battery size with a 44 watt fast charging. That is why the Vivo V23 is a very lightweight phone, also very slim. And that's about it, and thank you so much for watching this speed test comparison between the Vivo V23 5G versus the Xiaomi 11T. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe to my channel for daily tech videos, and follow me on Instagram and Twitter as well. And I will see you in my next video. Peace out.